Today, I found myself in the most excruciating dilemma of my existence. I was perched on an unforgiving wooden pew in St. Augustine, Bidorses, its grand arches and solemn icons mocking my predicament. A predicament, mind you, that threatened to tear me apart from the inside out, quite literally. I had, in my folly, consumed a copious amount of beans the previous evening. And now I was in the midst of an internal storm, the magnitude of which only I could understand. Every prayer, every sermon, and every hymn seemed to be punctuated by an ominous rumble from the depths of my being, each one more insistent than the last. My entire existence was consumed by the dreadful, all-encompassing urge to fart. Oh, how I longed to let it out, to release the beast that threatened to wreak havoc on this sacred ground. But I couldn't. I wouldn't, not here. Not in the house of the Lord. I was, after all, a man of some dignity.
And so I held it in, the pressure mounting with each passing second. The organ played on, its majestic tones resonating throughout the church. I began to mimic the rhythm, slowly releasing the pent-up gas in tiny, unnoticeable squeaks. It was a symphony of deception, my own silent opera. Each note corresponded to a carefully controlled release, my personal contribution to the celestial music. A bead of sweat trickled down my brow. I could feel the strain in every muscle, every fiber of my being working in perfect harmony to maintain the illusion of serenity. I was a master of disguise, a virtuoso of ventosity. As the last of the gas escaped, I felt a wave of relief wash over me. I had done it. I had achieved the impossible. Not a single soul was aware of the catastrophe I had so narrowly averted. The church service concluded. The congregation began to disperse, their faces aglow with the peace that only a beautiful sermon can bring. I stood up, my body still trembling from the ordeal. Just as I was about to step outside, a gentle hand on my shoulder stopped me. I turned around to see Father O'Malley, his eyes twinkling with a hint of mirth. "My son," he said, his voice barely above a whisper, "the Lord works in mysterious ways, and so, it seems, does your digestive system. Might I suggest a slight modification to your diet? Less beans, perhaps?"